Hello and welcome to another Modern Toy Fair Let's Pose, where I show you how to pose your figures like I do in the photos at the end of my reviews. Today I'll be showing you how to pose the new Neca TMNT Mirage Classic Colors Casey Jones. As always, make sure to check out the review of this figure. I'll have it linked at the end of the video so you can see all the photos I took. And let me know in the comments below what figures you'd like to see me pose next. But that's enough chitter chatter, let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with just a basic fighting pose. So we're going to take the right arm here, we're going to bring it about 90 degrees, we're going to twist it at the bicep, bring it in a little bit, bring that wrist peg in, there we go, and we're going to bring the left arm up a little bit higher, do about the same thing. There's the wrist, and then we're going to twist the head, and give you a little better view here. You can see about 90 degrees there, 90 degrees there, both of them biceps twisted just slightly. And same with the wrists. Then we're going to bring the ab crunch forward a little bit, which doesn't have a whole lot to begin with. And then we'll bring the right leg out and bend the knee a little bit, and then we'll have to twist the ankle so it can stand. We're going to bring the left leg back behind a little bit and do the same. You can see just a little bit of a curve there. Ankle is twisted to be more flat. And same thing with the left leg here. You can see this one's a little more bent and it's pulled back behind him. And the biggest thing is just getting those ankles to twist and be able to support the weight and find that balance, which sometimes is easier than others. Let's see, and nope. All right, let's try this again. I have to maybe twist it. There we go. All right, we're actually gonna make some tweaks here. So we're gonna bring this arm in a little bit more, so it's a little more level. And we're gonna twist the head, look a little more forward. And we get this arm a little more like that. There we go. That's a little better. I like that a lot better, actually. Alright, so now we're going to do some stuff with weapons. So we need to swap out the hands, which takes a little bit of effort to twist and pop these out. There we go. Get the gripping hands in here. There's one. And there is the other one. We're going to do the bats. We're going to dual wield. These are a pain to get in and out of the hands just because the grip is so tight. And it's NECA, so it's usually not super easy. So I'm going to try to twist it in. Now let's do this off the camera. There we go. Alrighty. So we're going to get the arms set up here. Get the head. We've got the right arm kind of almost straight down with the back going across him. And then we've got this arm kind of the same position we had before, just a little more almost level. So the bat's kind of just below chin, and the legs are in about the same position as they were before as well. Just kind of gets them almost in like a defensive, like fighting stance. And then if you want a little bit more action, bring the right arm up above him like so. Bring the left arm there, so you can see the right arm got a little bit of a bend to it. We got twisted the wrist so the bat's behind his head. This arm is straightened out a little bit. You see just a smidgen of curve there. And then we did twist the body the opposite direction to readjust where the legs were positioned. Like he's winding up for the swing there. Kind of gives him a little more like torque motion there. Alright, so now we're going to get rid of the bats. Let me get them both out here. We're going to move onto the hockey stick. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult just because with it being square, it doesn't like to twist, so it's a little hard to get in the hands. Let me see if I can get the first one on here. I want him to hold it with both hands, but we'll see if I can actually do that. Get this in the right position, get the arm up there. See if I can get this one to latch on. Come on. Please just go on. Please. Oh, give me 1 second because I need to do this off the camera. There we go. All right. So we're going to have the right arm kind of up 90 degrees, but it's going to be more horizontal. The left arm at 90 degrees, more vertical. Head twist. And then we're going to have the first leg out here front. Both knees bent a little bit. And now we have him kind of twist a little bit with the arms bent, with it kind of up above him, almost like he's swinging it like a bat. If I can get him to balance, we can have you, there we go. And from there, we're going to transition that into him almost like swinging it down, like he's like jumping through the air. So we're just going to move the arms up, so that way the hockey stick's like back behind him. We're going to tilt the back a little bit, tilt the head down, and then we're going to get the legs behind him like he's flying through the air. We're going to bend this one almost all the way. Toes we point at the ground. We're going to see if I can use one of the Mafex flight stands for this, so that'd make it way easier. Let me see if I can get it to actually work. Almost. Let's try something else here. Let's pull it up a little bit more. There we go. So here we have him kind of flying through the air. Let's see that leg's more down, bent slightly, toe pointed to the ground. Got the left leg bent almost all the way in, and the arms are up behind him. You can kind of mess with that as you want as well. Next, we're going to get rid of the hockey stick, and we're going to do one last pose, and this is going to be more of like, Casey's always been a hothead, so I feel like he'd be like standing there kind of like raging out with like, you know, dual wielding some weapons, ready to go, yelling at whoever he's fighting. So we're going to get the legs kind of sprawled out here, get him bent a little bit more, get him a little more grounded, like so. Come on, there we go. Make sure he's balanced. And then we're going to bring the arms back a little bit, get the head tilted up. Arms we bent just slightly, kind of give you a nice curvature there on both sides. There, give you a little bit of twist of the bicep, and then also they're pulled back so that way the elbows are almost a little bit behind his torso, like he's leaning forward, ready to like lunge. And of course, he's so ready to lunge that he won't stand. There we go. We're gonna put the umbrella in this hand just because I absolutely love this umbrella. It's so ridiculous, and I just love the idea of him beating somebody with an umbrella. And then on the other hand, we're going to get the golf club just because we haven't used that yet. And that one's a little easier to get in there. And like that, in a matter of seconds, you've got him in just a like, come on, let's do this kind of pose where he's a little more grounded, ready to kind of charge at the enemy. But that's going to be it for this Let's Pose. As always, let me know in the comments below what figures you'd like to see me pose next. I do have a growing list. I do hopefully plan to get through all of the requests that I've gotten. Obviously, some are more expensive, some are harder to find. So it's just going to be a matter of time and kind of if and when. So I do appreciate your patience. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out here at the channel and also gets you a bunch of toy content in your feed, including our reviews, our Let's Pose videos, our weekly live stream, and our weekly podcast. You can check us out Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. And if you're already a fan of the channel and would like to help support the Let's Poses so we can get more figures posing in these videos, you can go over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. Bunch of different tiers of different rewards. You can get anything from early access to some videos. You can get early access to the photos I take, you can get physical prints of the photos I take, all sorts of stuff. So if you click on the link in the description below, we'd greatly appreciate that. We've been some free trials for a couple of the tiers, so you can kind of check it out before you commit to anything. And of course, if you want to see the review of this video along with the photos I took, you can click on the video on your screen now to take you to that. But otherwise, hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.